This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Finally, at long last, we have an excuse to make an unboxing video. My name's Scyushi and we're back again for some more Trove unboxing. That's the new unboxing intro. Do you guys like it? I don't know if I do. It's basically the same as the patch notes, isn't it? Just caveman noises. I don't know why I'm showing you guys this, but I got like hundreds and hundreds of other boxes that I could obviously end up doing videos alone, just unboxing all of that stuff. But what's the newest thing? What's the most relevant thing added to the game right now, at least currently on PC? That's right, it's going to end up being the Bomber Royale boxes. So these suckers are expensive, dude. Hopefully we end up getting something worthwhile out of it, but honestly speaking, I'm just expecting to get a minimal amount of Bomber Royale tokens. The ideal situation is that we'll be able to, at the least, craft the volatile bounder, just because this mount is basically as good as Gonda, if not better, and then hopefully the dragon. But the dragon costs like 1,000 bomber tokens, like all to itself, so it's gonna be pretty brutal, man. Like, I'm hoping that we can end up getting some good stuff out of it. The point is that we also get the sticky bomber boxes. So here's the way that these work, right? So there's going to end up being the bomber boxes themselves, which you can buy separately, and god, they're expensive. And then there's the big boy pack. So I had to buy this pack 3 times, which is 4,500 credits each, which is, because math is hard, that's 13,000 credits, which is roughly, let's say like 60 bucks, something like that. Something around there. I don't know. I'm Canadian too, so obviously it's much more expensive. The funny thing is that there is just not enough that I was able to end up, like, I couldn't get the Bomber Royale coin boosts on top of it, which kind of sucks. I kind of wanted to get those along the way because, frankly speaking, I don't see myself playing through Bomber. And on one hand, it's like, oh, well, should I just spend more money and end up getting the boost coin thing so that I could end up getting more tokens out of it? Not really, because I'm kind of very, very picky nowadays with the amount of money that I end up spending on Trove and stuff like that. I don't know, just because of not caring as much about mastery and junk like that. But I guess I could end up going for this, but it's not that big of a deal. Basically what these do is we would end up getting 100 extra tokens so long as we unbox 100 tokens, which could be good and could equal a decent amount. So I guess I could go for it. Why not, right? But we'll see. We'll see where we end up. I don't know if these stack on top of each other, so we'll just end up doing the one. But anyways, I don't mean to drag the video out or anything like that. I just wanted to end up putting some context towards the whole situation, because I'm expecting that we're going to end up getting roughly 100 tokens out of these bad boys. And then the sticky boxes will guarantee us a rare item. Granted, we can get items from previous seasons of Bomber Royale. So I'm hoping I get lucky and get some Season 3 stuff that's actually new to me, but I very much doubt that I will. I just don't really see it. Where the heck are my bomber tokens? Is this the... No, that's a burnt coin. Where's the blast tokens? There we are. So we're at 28. So we need 228 roughly before the first of the boosted coin thing ends up running out. Let's just open these suckers and see. So 10, 20, not bad. The amount of these bomber tokens that we're getting out of here is actually more than I expected, frankly speaking. We're already at 92. Yeah, that's not bad. Blue Battle Tiger. Okay, cool. The point is that these are supposed to be tradable, as far as I know. We'll double check that in a minute. I'm just trying to make sure. Wow, we really ended up getting... Oh, no, we have to get to 228. Sorry, my bad. I shouldn't even be looking at that menu. I'm trying to make sure, like, should I end up buying another boost coin? I don't know. Is this tradable? Yes, it is. Okay, well, whatever. I don't know what it's going to end up being worth, but we'll find out at the end of it all. So there's the Booming Brainstorm. So this is actually an old aura. Not really anything super duper exciting for right now, just because it's not related to Season 3. I want some Season 3 stuff. Generally speaking, though, I don't know if I'm getting really lucky or if these boxes aren't bad. Like, the amount of items that you get out of... Okay, now we're on to kind of a bit of a bad streak here. So, see, we've already used up the entirety of the boosted coins. My point is that I may as well spend the rest of my credits and end up getting the extra boost, just because then I'll at least be able to craft some stuff, because frankly speaking, it does not look like we're going to end up getting some items out of this. I mean, I got a couple items I can trade, obviously, but it's, yeah. I just want season 3 stuff. It seems like they have these kind of stacked. I could be getting really, really unlucky. Report to me if you guys have opened these and what your luck was. How many items did you get out of them? Generally speaking, I feel like we're going to get a lot of tokens, and they probably have it set up specifically to give us a lot of items from the previous seasons. You know, because obviously that's got no value to the average player. Well, the average player nowadays that's been playing on, playing at a regular amount. Good God, only 4 tokens sometimes? Okay, so these are, yeah, they're starting to get really, really bad luck here. We're getting a lot of tokens out of all of this, but generally speaking, these aren't that great. So this is going to end up being the ally. Again, not that big of a deal. We haven't gotten, ooh. Okay, it's not bad to get one after another. Oh my God, 3 for 3. Okay, cool. And then back to the bomber tokens. Oh, there we go. That's new for me. So that's going to end up being one of the bomb styles. It might be more worthwhile for me to sell this rather than, and then try to craft it, just because the crafting of them is pretty cheap. But generally speaking, I do not see that item being valuable just because it's just a bomb style. But I'm looking to get like a big chunko rare item out of this. I'm kind of surprised. I guess you can't get the dragon fragments, because instead you would end up getting a gold dragon egg as a possibility. Oh my lord. So you know what I'm noticing? So these, when it gives me like 4 tokens, 5 tokens and stuff, maybe the reason it was giving me like 10 tokens average was because of the coin boost. And now that the coin boost has run out, it's just the normal amount, which if that's the case, then this is pretty bad. I don't know, dude. I don't know if these are worthwhile. Like, I think if you're going for mastery, obviously, you know, you're a freak like me, you're going to end up buying all these. I can benefit from actually making a video out of it, though. But generally speaking, would I buy these in my off time? Probably not. But that's also just because I'm not super duper hyped about all the bomber stuff. At the very least, I will be able to craft the bouncing mount. But just out of those boxes alone, we do not have enough blast coins to craft the dragon. Oddly enough, it says there's a limit of 300, but we have a lot more. I guess if I ended up going into bomber, then it would end up giving me like a warning or something like that. I don't know. Are these bomb boxes tradable? No, they aren't. So these are the sticky boxes. These are the big chonko boxes. This is where we're going to end up getting like the good items, right? Okay, that's one of the new items, so that's not bad. Do these guaranteed new season 3 items? Contains tradable amount of blah, 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 blah. Very rarely contains dragon eggs or for dragons acquired through bomber. I don't really care about that. Here we go. Bum, bum. Oh, ho, ho. Hey, that's actually the new dragon. Okay, that's okay. We got really lucky then. All right, I'm satisfied. That was worth it. Let's see what the last thing is. Oh my God. We just got those were the only 2 things that I really wanted. And I actually really genuinely like the hat aura. Those sticky boxes made it worthwhile. Okay. Yeah, those made it worthwhile buying the pack 3 times. Like, just in general, you know, the hat aura alone is already pretty good. Let's see here. So the hat aura is 75 tokens. Not that big of a deal. We didn't get the wings, but I should be able to craft them because we don't need to craft this. This is only 25 tokens, so it's probably not even going to sell for that much. But then the dragon itself, being what it costs, like that's a big deal, dude. I don't think I would get the dragon, like at any point if I had to end up crafting it myself. So I'm kind of curious to see what are these items going to end up being worth on the player market. So Zint. Yeah, okay. So the full dragon egg, 3.5 mil. That's not bad. That's actually a pretty decent price for a full-on dragon. But it is just a dragon, you know, it's just another one. It's not that big of a deal. Volatile. Let's see this bad boy. I was gonna say, this is gonna be valuable. This obviously is a rip-off price. Or is it? It's funny because this is 1 mil flux, or a little bit more expensive than Gonda, which totally makes sense because of the fact that I've talked so much about this mount being worth more than Gonda. And I do think that it is a more valuable mount to players, but the reason why, I disagree with that price option is because this mount is not inherently hard to get. It requires a lot of grinding towards Bomber, obviously, but generally speaking, this mount is just so good as well as being accessible. That's the reason why it's like such a valued item. And then I guess there's the Reaper's collection. I won't really, I don't think I'm going to end up taking a look at all these other things. So the hat aura is actually 13 mil. That's, yeah, that kind of makes sense, even with this aura being as much as it is, because these are some pretty cool styles. But I think generally speaking, I'm probably just going to consume all these myself. I'm curious. Let's see what the patchwork bomb is worth. Wait, no, this one. 14 mil. No one's gonna buy that. I'll sell that. I don't care. I don't need the sticky bomb thing. Bruh, no. These are rip-off prices. Nobody's buying those. Clearly no one's gonna end up buying those, man. No way. No way, no how. I just don't see it. Okay, well, anyways, let me actually show you guys some of this stuff if you're interested. You know, I'll try to put timestamps for all this stuff so you guys can end up enjoying the video in all its perfection. Oh god, this is gonna take a little while to swap to. There we go, Reaper's collection. So this, I already had a video showing all of this stuff off with my buddy Joe, because he ended up getting a lot of this on the test server. I did not, for some weird reason. Devs didn't try to contact me with all that stuff. Anyways, who cares? Point is that I actually really like this hat aura. It's not necessarily my favorite, but generally speaking, I just really enjoy it. I think it's really, really cool. And then the mount, let me show you guys this and talk a little bit about why I keep mentioning why I keep mentioning that this is one of the best mounts in the game. And that's just because of the fact that it's a bouncing mount, which obviously I don't really like the style of it, but the function is crazy because if you left click with this bad boy, oh, okay, it's just really laggy. It actually jumps up, what was it, like 23 blocks or 20 blocks or something like that. It really jumps up high. It's the equivalent of jumping up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. And then you can also use it on cooldown. So I can jump, and then I jump with it, and then I jump like 3 times before I do it again. 1, 2, let's try. I'm just spamming left click. Okay, so it seems to be just really laggy, which is kind of weird. But the point is that you can end up using it in the air. So you could constantly be using this to gain altitude on some of the highest dungeons in the game. It does do block damage. Not very much block damage, though. It's not like you're going to be blasting your way into dungeons or anything like that. But frankly speaking, I think that this mount is extremely valuable, especially because of how easy it is to obtain. Like, look at that. That alone, the verticality of it is something that Gonda doesn't even end up doing this well. Because the reason why Gonda is such a good end game item is just because it basically gives you infinite jump because of the fact that it's creating golden blocks. This doesn't give you the infinite jump or anything like that, but the fact still remains that it's very, very easy to navigate a lot of the end game dungeons, and that's kind of what Trove's end game is all about. A lot of the dungeons in the geode surface are going to end up being really, really tall. Anyways, I don't mean to ramble about the mount or anything like that, but I did want to end up drawing attention to it and mentioning how this is basically the best mount in the game right now. Like, I'll be using this to farm. That's how good it is. Anyways, let's go check out the actual dragon, because this thing is really, really cool. I really like this dragon a lot. Even though I'm probably not... It's not a dragon. It's an egg. It was a bomb style. Are you serious? I thought that was a dragon egg. I would have sold it. What? Yeah, it didn't look. No, it's this. It looks the same as the stinking egg. Oh, that's so dumb. I should have read. I should have read what it said. Oh, that's so bad. It looked the same as the egg. I got super excited. Okay, then these were a ripoff. These weren't worth it at all. I mean, obviously I could sell these items for a lot of flux, but that sucks. That has me super disappointed. Oh my god. That's so lame. Yeah, it's just this bomb style. Well, I'm an idiot. It literally looks the same as the egg. Granted, I know, okay? I know. It said golden dragon egg. So it should have been a golden egg. That's what I should have seen. That's what I should have got excited about. But come on, man. You can't blame me for that. Like the Zintron sticky bomb versus the dragon egg itself. Like, obviously, it's my bad. I should have read about it. But still, that is... I got baited, man. And I won't even be able to get the dragon because even out of all of those boxes, I still don't have enough tokens. And that's including the fact that I ended up buying the bomber boosters. Man, now I'm disappointed. Now I feel ripped off. Like, I'll be able to craft a couple things out of this for the mastery, obviously, but generally speaking, that sucked. Okay, not worth it. Don't buy these. Unless you want to sell the items for flux, because apparently people are buying bomb styles for like millions of flux, which doesn't make any sense to me. But whatever, I got mastery out of it. I'm not super disappointed. I'll see if I can end up selling these items. Maybe they're not worthwhile. Did they finally end up making it so that we can loot collect this item from the event? Of course they didn't. Devs, what are you doing, man? Anyways, a disappointed Scyushi man signing off, saying smash like, sub for more, buy the merch you want, support the channel, and have a wonderful day, everybody.